Okay, so today we are going to finish our Caiman today. So you're going to get back both of your pieces, the one you made the print on, that's just a plain paper, and then the one you had the Caiman print on. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut out our Caiman, and I know I've already kind of started this. And so make sure you cut out yours. And when you have like an area like the fingers, I'm gonna like show you a little trick for that. So we'll keep cutting this. I'm gonna keep this straight along there. I'm not worried about cutting those little fingers out yet. And then I'm gonna go right in here. And yours won't be curling as much as mine because I set a heavy book on yours. Then these little pieces here, they can be recycled, or if you want to cut out leaves or details like that, or grass for your Caiman's area, that's fine too. So then we have these little triangles here, and all you can do is you can go on one side and then the other side, and then one side and the other side, and it's a lot easier to cut so you're not having to turn and twist your paper around. Okay, so my Caiman is cut out. Now we're going to add the teeth. So I have these strips of paper like this. I like to cut my strips in half because the teeth I want big, but not that big. And then you can just keep cutting these little triangles like this. Make sure I have enough. Okay, I think that should be more than enough right there. Then I'm going to turn my Caiman over. I'm going to put it upside down for now. Then you're going to take your glue bottle, and then you just put like little dots where you want those teeth to be. And I like to glue it on the back because then it looks so much nicer on the front. So I get a couple more of these teeth in here. And this takes a little bit of time, but I think it looks really nice when it's done. So this bottom row, like this. I might do one more here on the top row. I might get a couple extras, or at least one extra. How about that? One extra tooth sticking out here, a little snaggle tooth. Make sure you like the direction they are looking. Oh, I love it. So cool. Now we're going to glue this as the final piece on there. So remember, you don't need a ton of glue. You just kind of go around the outside of your Caiman. You don't need to do the inside, just the outside of the arms. Maybe just one line of glue is enough. And then you're going to take your Caiman. I like to make sure right down here at the bottom, it's nice, the flat parts against the flat part here. I'm going to scoot them just a little over here to the left. Then you're going to have to hold them down. Now, I will tell you, my teeth, I might put a little bit of glue underneath those teeth to make sure they don't get caught on anything. But you may already have enough glue on them when you glued them down that you might be okay. So I'm just kind of holding them. And normally I say 30 seconds is enough time. You may have to hold this for like 1 minute or possibly 2. And notice how my fingers are kind of spread apart. So I'm holding them down so it goes on the paper really nicely. And then if you have like a little tooth here that's kind of sticking up, you just can put a little dot of glue, maybe a teeny dot of glue there. And even at a teeny dot of glue, I think this top one, yep, it's seeped out a little bit. And that's okay. So I'm gonna hold those down for a little bit longer. So since I have a little bit of glue coming out, I am going to put this on the drying rack when I'm finished and not in the finished work piles because I don't want it to stick to anybody else's. Now, the eyes, I'm leaving my eyes like this, but if that color in there bothers you, you can take this piece, cut out 2 ovals or circles, glue those down, and use some Sharpie. And then, like I said, you can use these and have like little leaves in the background if you want to have that to make it look interesting and kind of like more woodsy. That's fine with me too. And then the very last step is we're gonna fill this assessment. You may recognize this from the first project. So you write student names. I'm gonna write my name, Mrs. K, your class, and then it says great, a big smiley face, good, still a smiley face, and needs work. And honestly, you're gonna be all in this area. So what you're gonna do is, it says, how do you feel about your project? So the criteria is the first one. Did you follow all the steps? So you're gonna look at this, did I follow the steps? Did I use the print for the background? Did I take my time cutting out the teeth and the body? Did I glue it down nicely? If I did, check, or you could color it in. Then the second one says craftsmanship. Did you use the art supplies correctly? Check. And the last one says effort. Did you do your best? Yes. Check. And then I'm going to turn this over. Take a teeny little piece of tape and tape it down. If you want to tape on both sides, that's fine, but just like a little inch-ish would be enough. You don't need a lot of tape. And then you're going to take this whole thing and put it on the drying rack so it's safe for next time. And then make sure when you're finished with the glue, you twist, twist, wipe, wipe. My glue bottle is clean and tight.